Hey guys, it's Sally, welcome back to my channel. So, as you guys know, at the end of July I had my MRI scan to see if my cancer had gone, and I told you the results on TikTok the day after I got them, and at the time I said a new YouTube video will be coming soon where I tell you the results in full and why I didn't tell you as soon as I found out. So stay tuned till the end of this video to find out why. I just wanted to apologise for this video being so late. There is a reason behind that, and here's why. So 3 days after I got my MRI results, we went on holiday, and on the way to go on holiday I was editing this YouTube video when I realised that the mic I was using was broken and it didn't pick up any of my voice. So I had a bit of a meltdown. I was like, I didn't really know what to do. You couldn't hear my voice at all. It was literally just like I was moving my lips and no sound was coming out. But if I'm honest, whilst I've been on holiday, it hasn't really been my main priority. But now I'm home, I've realised I really need to sort this out. So there were 3 clips that were totally ruined. The first clip that was ruined was the intro. So this is the redo of the intro. In that intro, all I basically said was, today's the day of my MRI scan, and it was early morning and we're about to set off basically. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. We are just about to arrive at the hospital. I've got my Emla cream on, I think that's how you say it, which numbs your hand because when I have an MRI scan they give me a contrast dye which makes my blood show up more, my blood vessels, something like that. And to give me that they have to put a cannula in my hand which hurts. We have arrived. I need to put my mask on and we're running a bit late, so yeah, we need to be quick.
What you wanna say to me now? I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
So we're just sat in the waiting room and they said there's a half an hour delay. So we're going to go up to the ward to get a blood test. And then that usually takes about an hour for the results, so whilst we're waiting for the results I'll have my MRI and then we'll be able to go back upstairs and get the results. We're at the ward, we're just about to go into the waiting room. I just wanted to say I don't know how much I'll be able to film in there because I know it'll be quite quiet because it usually is. I'll try my best. I've had my blood test, we're going back down to MRI now so then I can have my scan and then come back upstairs for the blood test results. We are down at MRI. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me, but we're about to go in. So I've had my MRI scan. I was in there for about 40 minutes. Yep. So, believe it or not, it is now 7 o'clock, which means I've been at the hospital for over 6 hours. And since I last filmed, we've literally just been sat on day case, waiting for the blood to actually arrive. It's literally just been put up now. And it's saying it's going to last for 2 hours, which means it's going to be quite a late night and getting home and everything. But day's case closes at 7. Which means, oh gosh, it's beeping. Which means we've had to come onto the ward, and the bay that I'm in is like really quiet, and I just feel really awkward filming in there. So I actually had to come to the bathroom to film this.
What you wanna say to me now? I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake.
It's just after 9 o'clock, and my blood transfusion is finally finished, and I'm all disconnected. So we're just going to start making our way home now. There should have been another clip here, however that one was ruined also. And basically all I said was I just got home from the hospital and it was about 11 PM I think. I basically just said see you Monday. Also the clip that should have been here that I filmed on Monday morning, the day I got my results, was also ruined. Basically all I said was today is the day we had all been waiting for and it was the day I get my results. I also mentioned that I wouldn't be able to film very much in the hospital because we were just going into the waiting room, waiting in there, and then going in to see my oncologist in her office. So I wouldn't have been able to film very much. I did manage to film the waiting room, so let's roll the clips.
Fake to me now. I wanna wake up.
So those clips were from Monday morning when we went to go and get my results. We actually ended up waiting in there for 2 hours just to see my oncologist. It was a very long morning, but here's the story time and the results. So after my blood transfusion, after my MRI scan on the Friday, I needed another blood test just to see how we were doing, see if the blood transfusion worked and if I needed another one. Turns out I didn't need another one. We ended up waiting 2 hours in that waiting room, and then I went to see my oncologist. So we walked in to my oncologist's office and her computer was there with my scan picture on, and I always know when I look at an MRI scan to look for the white because a cancer tumour shows up as white on an MRI scan. So I looked at the picture and straight away I saw a big circle of white and panicked. I'm not going to lie, after that I wasn't really paying attention because I was focused on the white circle thinking, oh my gosh, it's got bigger, I'm going to need more chemo. So I spent the rest of that meeting panicking. When we eventually left the meeting, I got out and my parents were like, wow, that's amazing news, isn't it? And I was like, but it's still there. It took me all day to get my head around it and realise that actually it wasn't there, and that white that I could see was the burn from the radiotherapy which I had back in June, I think it ended. So that's why I didn't tell you guys the results as soon as I got them, because to be honest I didn't really know the results because my family were like celebrating. I was there like, it's still there. It wasn't still there. It isn't still there. My cancer is gone. So now I don't need any more chemo. However, in 2 months I have to go back for a chest x-ray just because of my type of cancer, which is Ewing sarcoma, very commonly comes back in your lungs. So they're going to do a chest x-ray just to check that area, and then in 4 months I have to go back to the hospital for a scan on my neck just to see how we're doing, see if the radiation burn has got better, or I don't even know if it will ever get better, but it doesn't affect me in any way. I can move my neck, whereas in January I could not move my neck at all. I was kind of just like walking around like that, and yeah. So I really hope you guys understand why this video wasn't posted any sooner. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a future video. And while I'm talking about that, I am hoping to post a little more often here on YouTube, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, it would mean so much if you followed me on all of my other social media platforms, which I have linked in the description box, so please go check them out. All I have to say is I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!